that we can fight the dissidents. And I do enjoy Barker and his music, right? But nobody can understand him. He doesn't need to be understood verbally, shall we say. Only his essence and soul need to be understood. Okay, so here I can fight the essence, which I might do because I hate them. And Lendl the Liar. Okay, I really don't want to fight the essence, but I'm worried that the liberation rite will end up depending on it if I don't. I bet if we do the dissidents we'll get more Rookie backstory. I think that the two we don't fight will still be available in the next round, because that is what's happening now. Speaking of which, can we go read Phase? Okay, next time we can get in the wagon, we'll go read Phase. I don't remember Lendl. Which one was he? Look, I'm going to be honest, all I remember about him is that he looks like a character from Bleach. And in that, I don't mean that he looks like a specific character from Bleach, I just mean that he looks like he belongs to the anime Bleach. So, we're to have another brush with Tamitha. Perhaps she'll spare me yet another moment of her time. He's here because of me, and I am here for her. Tamitha then tells you more of your next adversary, her own blood sister. Tamitha Thane, a harp of the Highwing Remnants. This music is amazing. She's so badass. This is the best. Raised from birth to excel in outwitting and outmaneuvering her enemies, she seems driven by her hatred for the Commonwealth. After retreating to the mountains centuries ago, the Harps refused to join the Commonwealth, and those old tensions boiled over into raids, or skirmishes, or all-out war. Light tacticians such as Tamitha gave the Highwing Remnants a swift and powerful military presence to this day, despite the Harp's small numbers. She once hatched ambitious plans to overthrow the Commonwealth, breaching its defences so her sisters could rain down untold destruction. On the darkest night of the year, she led a daring infiltration mission deep into her enemy's lands. It almost worked. However, she was betrayed by someone very close to her, someone branded a Commonwealth sympathizer, Tamitha. Tamitha was caught, clipped, and subsequently exiled as a prisoner of war, but being trapped within the downside only stoked her fury. I wound up in here not too long afterwards. Anyway, it's complicated what happened between us. What I did for her own good, and that of all our sisters. Though I'm beginning to doubt that Tamitha will ever see it that way. We'll see, I suppose. But for now, I'd best try and catch what sleep I'm able. Pleasant dreams then, darling. You bid a good night to Tamitha in turn. No time now to make flight preparations, though come morning, the black wagon will press onward. Okay. Well, I'll talk to Faye first, and then I'll read her journal, in case something is added. Also, what's this? It's the planner. Okay. Faye seems very happy about something, and has been chanting softly to herself. On closer inspection, however, she seems to be engaged in conversation with the wagon wall. And so, after the ride, I think he said to me, farewell. Can you believe it, little brother? He said that, then he left to go find Mr. Dalbert, who went on ahead. And so I think that maybe we're friends now. Don't you think so too? We have a lot in common, don't we? Friends are supposed to have a lot in common, right? For instance, we're both fighting for those we care about, and for those who helped us when we needed it, is that not so? He's very lucky to have met Mr. Dalbert, isn't he? She falls silent for a time, then... It cannot be that the 8 scribes intended that all of us just have to fight each other all the time. It just cannot be. So many whom we face, they don't like us very much, do they? Because if we prevail against them, it must mean that they cannot go home. Even if they really want to. So that's why they don't like us. And back home, when they told me to stop being me, I I didn't like them either. You want to know what I think, little brother? I think the scribes put us together in all this so that we can learn from one another and grow closer together as friends. That's what I think, little brother, and I told them so. And maybe the next time I see Almera and Mr. Dalbert again, they will be happier to see me then. She bounds off, noticing you as she goes. Hi, Rita! You sense some burden has been lifted from her, and her knowledge of the rites, however informal it may be, has crystallized into a deeper understanding. One hope permanently! Nice! Oh man, we both have skin, you breathe oxygen, I breathe oxygen, just so much in common, you know. This rock, it keeps moving! I'm so lightly entertained! Okay, so we're looking for Faye. Well, we know her astral sign now. I think that's the only thing that has... Oh wait, no, her sentencing's updated too. I haven't gotten this convo. Well, welcome to the content. Okay, so her astral sign is Scorpus. She was born on the 19th of 11th moon, suggesting she is driven and fixated. Her crime was vagrancy. She failed to meet basic cognitive standards and had no place or family in the Commonwealth. Ugh. Alleged motive, none. Yeah, it's really hard to have a motive for that sort of thing. The record states she demonstrated a thorough lack of understanding of her wrongdoing. I'm totally in favor of doing dissidence. I have already committed to the harps, but dissidence will, like... I gotta see Barker again. Faye has survived for 2 years in the downside thus far. It is a life sentence. Yeah, I think we had this bio last time. Okay. Is anyone else updated? No. Oh, stop being hovering over things. That was good English. I don't think we had the Talon passed. Dang. She is, Okay, so it was the fiercest squadron in the High Wing Remnants, which presumably Tamitha was in charge of. Lenorial, yep, we had all that. Who did you face in the first liberation? Right, we faced, the one that had Ignarius as, yeah, it was the demon dude. With the name that reminded me of fire. Okay, and we still haven't unlocked much of Ruki's past, which surprises me. Actually, let me go through all of these again. I want to see who's leveling. So Jadariel's definitely coming in first. Faye needs more work. Gilman, Tamitha, we knew that already. But Hedwin's pretty far back too. Interesting. There's something else. Why is this over here? This rock. Okay, well, let's go lose this battle, I guess. Oh wait, no, we still have to fly, huh? I don't know which way I'm going. There's a compass, right? Yeah, there's a compass. Let's go. Oh, this music is so intense. Ah, no, not you again. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Gosh, I really love how they composited this background together. It's so good. What is this? Yeah. I've flown closer. Let's look. Broke the rock. Love this track. This track is so good. The Hulk of Ores. It has drifted here upon the sea for longer than one might expect. Perhaps you have already read of the doomed ship's demise in the embrace of unfathomed plurnes. Some say it was the sea itself which preserves the ship's remains, hidden properties within the water, sea creatures binding together ruined planks of wood. Those such as yourselves in the essence know another truth, I gather. The stars would not align over the wreckage if it did not have greater significance than first appears. Are we like resurrecting the the shambling corpses of the scribes from where they died? Is this ritual serving another purpose? May you have good fortune there during the coming rite. Can I not just land at the Hulk? No. Where have I been? Faye suspects you may find something of value in the Fathomless Trench. Edwin suspects you may find some peace here from many hard days of travel at the Underking Pass. Have we been to Ragged Rock? The north current against Stormwall passes by old carcasses of ships long gone. Pamitha says she can sway the coming right against the essence in your favor here. Okay, I like that. I'm going to land here. The corpses aren't the scribes, they're the giant monsters the scribes killed. Yep, okay. You touch down at the Sea of Solace, where you first encountered Sir Gilman and the Pyre Hearts. You soon shall carry on by sea, though for now you have some time to spare. Remember, the witch wants to resurrect one of them. Right. Instill fear in the essence? Don't mind if I do. Nobody wants to talk to me, but I guess I should look at shiny things. Just the planner and the book again. We're good. Let's instill some fear. You do your best to keep up with Pamitha as she delves into the boundless waters of Ragged Rock. She indicates that some of her winged sisters may be nearby to lend their aid. This is as far as you can follow, Rita darling. Please excuse me for a little while. She swoops off, leaving you on your own. Some time passes, during which you can almost feel the downside encroaching all around you, and then... Well, that was certainly interesting. I suggest we get out of here. It would appear the essence soon will have a little accident that should dampen their spirits. Is this competition legal? It seems like this is probably not the best sportsmanship. Pamitha ensured the essence shall suffer -3 hope for the next rite. Well, it is helpful. Probably not the best thing morally to have done, but helpful. Okay, what you want to say? You find Pamitha by herself again, though her expression has grown darker than her custom. Leave me be, would you, Rita darling? Trying to get some good and proper moping done here and you're distracting me. Leave me be, Rita. Just leave me be, Rita. Just leave me be. You don't want to know what's lurking in my heart or mind. What you'll find there isn't pretty. Yet, something about her thought process is different to you now. You know that with her conditioning, she can resist your scrutiny. But now her thoughts are laid bare to you. Pamitha is alone with her thoughts, see what she is thinking, or leave her be. Pamitha Jodie shipping material when? Pamitha knows how to volunteer her thoughts more readily if she has something to share. Or would that we could all simply understand each other without a need for words, like... I feel like the right thing to do is to leave her be, but I also want to know what's going on. I think I'm gonna be a jerk here. Pamitha seems to be inviting you into her thoughts. Hey, reader, do not excuse yourself. She is very much not inviting you into her thoughts. You remain there in that lonesome space with her. What is it going to take, I wonder, Pamitha? Shall I just go ahead and kill them all? That would be proof enough, perhaps, about my loyalties to you and to our sisters. Perhaps I ought to start with this one right in front of me. The bond between you severs as Pamitha opens her eyes and stares at you. Then she smiles sweetly and gives a gentle laugh. We had to know that she was going to fuck with us. Like, come on. You see, Rita darling, my thoughts are rather cumbersome at times. But do not fear, I have them very well under control. Still, thoughts being the loathsome thing they are, I nonetheless cannot fully suppress them. She exhales and looks askance. You know by now why I'm in this mess with all of you. You could say I lack Pamitha's sense of commitment, her zeal. She lives only to see your nation overthrown. Or something worse if she could have her way. Centuries of conflict can be quite emboldening that way, especially when one's sister's leading cause of death is Commonwealth forged steel. Wielded with the utmost of mercy, of course. Well, I had little patience for the senselessness of it myself. Became a bit of a pariah, I suppose. I knew Tamitha was going to get herself and others killed someday, so when she was to fly out on this one big mission of hers, I had other arrangements made. But after she was caught, your people did not exactly uphold their end of the bargain. I knew there were such risks, of course, and yet a chance is still a chance. Tamitha was clipped and cast down. A mercy, they called it. I did not see it that way. And in my growing protests of her treatment, I was soon enough to follow. She falls silent for a while. I haven't yet decided if I entirely regret my actions, but I do seek Tamitha's forgiveness, and wish that she could see my thoughts for what they are, as it seems you can. Are the halves all ladies? All the ones we've met are ladies, but I think that the law has referred to them as a matriarchal society, which would imply that there are non-lady harps as well. Then she might realize our nation's people have much more in common than she knows. Sometimes I wonder which of them's the stupider. She brushes past you and out of the wagon for now. Oh, bio updated. Let's have a look. Oh, her astral sign is Verdun. She was born on the 31st of 8th moon, suggesting she is practical and easygoing. Her crime was conspiracy. She made repeated attempts to make contact with enemy combatants taken into custody. Her motive was insurrection. The record states she remained loyal to the High Wing remnants despite claims to the contrary, and she's been exiled for 4 years. She was a talent ace of the High Wing remnants who possessed the talent of her sisters but not their single-minded zeal. She grew weary of the fighting and decided she would put an end to it. Thus, when a critical battle approached, the Commonwealth was waiting, and her own blood sister was among the harps captured and clipped. She was more guilt-stricken by this turn than she expected. When she attempted to contact her blood sister in exile, she was told that she could seek her firsthand, and was exiled in turn. Well, I like that backstory. It's got a bit of, it's a bit more morally ambiguous than anyone else's so far. In any case, let's continue our journey. Yep, come on, let's go. Oh, you're just going to drive over there like a pleb. Or sail, I suppose. Like a pleb. A messenger imp with news and rumours from the other side manages to track down your wagon in the undulating waves of the Sea of Solace. Yay! We've got missives! The imp's latest information is about none other than Tizo, who you liberated at the fall of Salayam. Everybody says he is the first creature of his kind to come to the Commonwealth. While this unique status brought Tizo no shortage of prestige, he nonetheless experienced difficulty acclimating to the new environment. It seems that he grew quite despondent. Aww. Then at last he managed to track down Volfred's agents, with whom he is working to find a means to bring more exiles home. Thus has the revolution gone stronger. He also left you a special verbal message via his most trusted messenger, who rears up and intones. Tizo wants you to know he is doing well, but he misses you and hopes to see you again. It's okay, you'll have a friend soon, Tizo. You thank the messenger imp for the report and ask that it relay your kind regards. Your companions soon begin to talk in turn. Hug that imp. Soon. Good on him. If anyone or anything can change the Commonwealth, it may well be Tizo. Oft it is said that good things come in smallish packages, and Tizo stood as living proof. And living he remains, apparently. Why, that lucky little... Okay, sure, I'm a little jealous of him, so... I'm so happy for him. I wish I could have had a friend like him when I was there. I guess this makes him an expatriate of sorts, ditching his downside home in favour of the Commonwealth. Who would have thought? Truly, Once more it seems I underestimated him and his resilience. I shall look forward to our next reunion, Tizo. Perhaps when we are back among the stars. Oh, I'm guessing that the lone minstrel is in the same position we are of not being able to go to the Commonwealth, so he's never going to see Tizo again. That is sad. They were such good friends. The news of Tizo's adventures in the Commonwealth fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Some might say determination. Your companions all gain +1 hope. So the harps have -3 hope and we have +1. This is good. This is a good situation to be in. Oh god, more pages. I think I'm just going to skip the pages from now on. Let's look at the slug market. Oh hey, it's always nice to see you guys, honest. And I'm not just saying that because you're customers. Definitely not saying it just because of that. But anyways, go have a look around. There's so much dust. It's not going to happen. Okay, after dousing the adversary's pyre, the bearer earns a reward up to 3 times +5 gold. See, that seems useful. But again, we have 1 gold and I'm a hoarder who doesn't want to sell these talismans. Let's just get out of here. They'll still be there later if we want them. See you guys. You just accidentally sneezed on your first cat? I am sure this cat is outraged. I've actually, accidentally trapped my housemate's cat in with me, so I have 2 cats in my room. I feel blessed. Well, I don't see any reason to not begin the rite. Sell Tizo's talisman. I'm not selling Tizo's talisman! It is a valuable memento! Buy something that will let you get gold. But I don't care enough! The afternoon is just beginning to give way to nightfall as you and your companions finish making preparations for the coming rite. Through all the ceremony, you realize Pamitha is nowhere to be found. The last anybody saw of her was shortly after the Black Wagon came to rest here at the Hulk of Ores. She returns just as you are beginning to plan a search for her. Sorry to have worried you there, Rita darling. I'm just getting a little antsy is all. Had to go and spread my wings a bit and shake away the nerves. She's holding something back. Don't you get in my head. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth, damn it. Damn you, Rita, get out! Get out! Get out! Anyhow, it looks as if the show's about to start. I shall be in the field with the others. As Pamitha departs, you see she is right as the stars above begin to shine. You know she is about to face her sister Tamitha once again. You accept that it is a very private matter between them. Like, everybody deserves privacy, but I have to admit this is a little suspicious. Yay! Stronger harpies! The one team that I lost again!
Stand forth, you exiles of the Nightwings!
Well, we're not exiled from the Nightwings. I take issue with your phrasing there.
Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the Essence. Extinguish now their pyre, and glory shall be yours. Now prepare yourselves.
Oh yep, this was the arena where flying was useful. The winged exiles of the Essence take position opposite your own companions, and their leader soon asserts herself. Pamitha, come forth! No trickery this time. Exiles of the Nightwings, not from. I know, but I'm still just like, could have been said better. She appears as asked, though remains silent as her blood sister studies her for a time. Pamitha then reaches for her mask. You look weary to me, sister. Oh, too little sleep, I guess. I do get rather anxious sometimes on the night before one of these things. It can be a lot of pressure. I thought this was the arena where we fought Gilman's old team. It was, but they're all switching up now. Understandable. The two of them say nothing for a time. You cannot discern what they are thinking. The Highwing remnants all seem to be very mentally acute, trained as they are from birth. Soon enough, Pamitha cuts through the tension, her tone light as ever. So, given further thought to my proposal then? I have. And I think that now is not the time for talk. Besides, your comrades there, surely you give them pause. Even now they must be questioning your loyalty. What? But I... Oh, cut it with the stammering Pamitha. It is very unbecoming, you know that. And you be sure to tell those comrades of yours what you propose to me. She dons her mask once more. Interesting. As she rejoins the other exiles of the Essence, Pamitha hesitates before returning to your group. I told her she could take my place. That I would keep her up to date about our progress, and that she could take my place if ever it was time for me to go. But you don't have to worry. For one thing, she refused. And for another, well, I'd better tell you later. For now, remember, you can count on me. Ashen coal? That doesn't sound good in terms of fire. Okay, her bio's been updated again. Pamitha, calm down. That one? That one. I'm not seeing anything new. Okay, well, let's look at the essence. I want to see what their talisman does. 25 extra health! That is ridiculous! Oh shit. Pharaoh moves faster than usual? Tamitha's bio was updated? Okay. Oh god, they're faster than usual and they have more health. That is unbelievable. Okay. After the fall of the Empire, all the tribes and nations it subsumed began to work together to rebuild. All but one. Some halves retreated to their ancestral mountain homes. Tensions grew and war erupted many times since then. She vowed to put an end to it. She orchestrated an ambitious plot to overthrow the Commonwealth from within. But at a key point in the mission, she was betrayed by a Commonwealth sympathizer, her own sister. She was caught, clipped, and exiled as a prisoner of war, but remained steadfast in her ultimate goal. A half, she was a flight tactician. Her sign is a Queth. She was born on the first of Second Moon, suggesting she is a trendsetter for the future. Dang. Crime is terrorism, motive is hatred. She's been out here for 7 years. Yep, that all makes sense. Okay, I'm really worried. Can we choose not Pamitha? I probably want Pamitha, but I'm just curious if we can. I imagine she'd get pretty pissed if we did, though. Okay, what's this? This is the extra damage. Yes. I want to keep that.
Sir Gilman.
Jody did not do too well for me last time with the Harbs. I think we want to be fast and agile. And that means that I can probably field the same team as I did last time. I definitely want Faye in here, and I definitely want this talisman in here, so let's go. Edwin, sorry, you know that I adore you, you're the greatest. You're not going to be that good in this fight, which means I think I should just toss Pamitha in there. And that was automatic return, yes. Well, what else did I have available, actually? Quickness or money. Don't care about money. Want an edge on the competition. Let's try this.
The choice is cast.
You still put your faith in me then, Rita darling. Even knowing I could slip free of your influence if ever I so chose. Then I shall have to do my part as well. Face us, wastrels of the Commonwealth! The pain and loss of your defeat this night shall reverberate not only in your hollow hearts, but in the homeland that abandoned you. Are you quite sure it has to be this way then, sister? There is no compromise here, Pamatha. Not for traitors to my country, or my blood. I understand. And so be it.